Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I am back in the Create This Book by me and Moriah Elizabeth. This is in fact episode number 27. I've been in this book for a long time and I'm going to finish it this year. For some reason I've been putting it off, but no longer. I'm going to finish this one and then move on to the Create This Book 3. So I can't wait to do that with you. But today I'm doing 4 prompts. So let's get into today's video and create. The first prompt of the day is to create an unusual superpower, which was really hard to come up with an original idea because what superhero doesn't exist? But I actually feel like I came up with a pretty cool one. If you're like me, then you've loved playing fashion games growing up. I know a lot of people still play them now, and I figured it would be a lot of fun to create a superhero whose power is to transform their appearance. So like you can change your hair color and hairstyle and makeup all in the snap of a finger, and your outfit and your jewelry. I feel like that's kind of a superpower that doesn't have a lot of help for the world, but it is really fun and would be fun to have. It would go really well in a 2000s movie. So I felt like this would be a great prompt and a great character to create. So I decided to make the face of my character and then go ahead and add in 4 different sections so I can show you them transforming their appearance through their hair and their makeup and just different jewelry that they might put on. I feel like this would be a really cool superpower. Again, not very actually practical in life, but let's say someone is going to a work interview and they accidentally rip their skirt on the way. Boom, I could help, I could fix it. I felt like this would be a unique superpower. Definitely a little bit silly, but I felt like it would be really fun. I heard the other day someone say that if they could have like a useless superpower, that they would just be a comfortable temperature all the time, and I also feel like that's a really good one. But I felt like this one would make for a cute and fun drawing. Just to clarify, it wouldn't be like a shape-shifting power, but it would just be the ability to like change your hair color, change like basically if you were playing a fashion game and you get to pick someone's like hairstyle and makeup and accessories and outfit, that's kind of the vibe. So you can transform your outfit and appearance in those ways and other people's. So I feel like that would be a fun power. So I made sure to make her look the same everywhere except in the parts that you could kind of alter, and I felt like it'd be fun to alter your eye color too because people can wear contacts, so I didn't feel like that was going too far, but I didn't want you to be able to like alter your like true appearance, if that makes sense. So you can really just alter those little things around you, like your makeup and hairstyle and those kind of things. But my question for you is, what superpower would you have if you could have one? I definitely would pick teleportation because if I could go anywhere, anytime with anyone that I wanted, like I would want to bring a friend, you know? But I feel like that would be a really cool superpower to have. But what would yours be? Have you thought about this? If not, think about it and comment down below what you would choose. But here I am adding in all of the different styles that you could possibly transform yourself into. I've got a brown hair that's wavy, I've got blonde straight hair, we've got red hair, and I have a blackish brown braid, and I feel like this was really cool. I decided for the background to just add in 2 different colors just to even more emphasize the transition there, and then I added in some finishing touches. I wanted to make all the looks extra different, so we have a bolder look on the left and a softer look on the right, and then different ones on every corner. So we've got the red hair, the blonde hair, the brown hair, and the black hair. Of course, I added in my gel pen details and some sparkles, and here's how it turned out. So here's the first look, second look, third look, and the fourth look, just to show the different ways that you could use this power. And I feel like this is a really fun one, and I wanted to make something that kind of described what I was drawing, because later when I look back on this in like a couple years, I'll be like, what is this superpower? I don't know. So I decided to make a little note and put it in the book as well, that my superpower would be to customize your avatar and change your hairstyle, makeup, hair color, eyes, etc. So I feel like this one turned out really cute and really fun. Comment what your superpower would be down below. But for now, let's move on to the next one, which is to create textures. The first thing that popped into my head when I thought about textures was hair, and I thought about just drawing more hair, but then I remembered that hair actually does have different textures. So I found this little chart online that I wanted to draw out and just try and draw the different hair textures. This one's super simple. I decided to make a chart without using a ruler, which I was pretty impressed with myself. And then I went on to just add in all of the little doodles of the different hair types and textures, again using this little chart that I found on Pinterest. I am not aware of this. I don't even know if this is accurate, but I feel like it would be a fun one to try and do. So then it was time to outline all of the hair, and I tried to emphasize the textures of the hair as much as possible. At first, when I thought about texture, I was gonna do something like a fabric or something like that, but I felt like this would be a little different and a little more fun and also educational. I learned a little bit about different hairstyles and textures today, so that was good for me too. And then I decided to outline the lines freehand, and look how straight those are. I mean, I feel like I should win an award for that. I've never seen someone freehand draw a line that straight. I'm totally kidding, but I was pretty proud of it. And then I decided to label the chart that it was different hair textures, and to add a little bit extra, I thought, why not make the hair in the chart rainbow colors? So I started with pink, went to red, went to orange, you know the rainbow. I just went down the different hair textures and added different rainbow colors to make the chart a little more visually interesting, since it was pretty simple. But this one was fun. It was different. I learned a little bit. I have no idea if this is like 100% accurate or even a helpful chart, but I hope so. And it was really fun to create. So here's how it turned out. I think it's super cute. Again, super simple. It's got the labels on the sides, and I think it turned out really pretty. So I put that into the book to represent different textures. And then it was time for the next prompt of the day, which was to create ugliness. There are not many things in life that I can think of that I think are ugly, but there is definitely one thing, and that is spiders. I did not want to draw this spider because that meant I had to look at reference pictures of spiders in order to create this, and I literally can't tell you how much I hate how they look. I think they are so ugly. I think they are so scary. I know people like protect the spiders, love the spiders. No, okay, I like, good for you. Someone needs to love them, but it's not me, and I think they are so ugly. So I feel like this would be the perfect thing. I had to take a couple breaks while drawing this because I can't look at it for too long without getting like squeamish. Like, it's gross. It's gross. And I know a lot of you will relate to me on that. I think spiders are very ugly creatures. Like, why do they have 8 legs? Why do they have pointy teeth? Why do they have those little half legs? I feel like spiders actually have 9 legs because they have like little half front legs, and they shouldn't have that many legs. Anyway, you get it. They're pretty creepy. I decided to try and make it a little less ugly, even though that's the prompt, with some pretty colors. I tried this new lighting technique using some yellows and purples, and I feel like that made him a little less scary to know that he was purple, just because that's a gentler color, you know? So that helped a little bit, but overall just super ugly spider. But that was the prompt, so I'm pretty proud of that. But what do you guys think is ugly? I had a hard time coming up with an idea, but a spider is definitely one of them. I put the spider into the book, and it's time to flip the page and never look at this thing ever again because it is truly terrifying and ugly. So let's move on to the next prompt, which is to create a page for a pet. I may have kind of cheated this page a little bit because I have 2 pets, so I decided to draw both of them. I have 2 cats, Cheerio and Frosty, and I love them so much, so I felt like this would be so fun to create a little page dedicated to them. So I'm starting off by drawing Frosty. He's got blue eyes, and he's more of the fluffy cat. Do you know how people say you have like 2 types of cats, and one is like a fluffy, derpy one, and the other one is like a super pointy-eared, like slim, like kind of tweaking one? I feel like that's definitely the cats that we have. We have like an orange cat and a white cat for sure. They have different behaviors just in their souls. I don't know why, but that's how they are. So I really tried to capture their different personalities in this, and I added in so many different colors and really tried to study their picture to make sure that I got them looking as close to themselves as possible. But cats are one of those things to me that are just so hard to draw. Like, if you look at a cat too long, they really do kind of start to look like aliens. Just they're so different. And so I started off by drawing Frosty, and then it was time to draw Cheerio. He again is a little bit slimmer. He's got a little bit pointier of ears, so I really wanted to show that they're the same but different. They have a lot of similarities. They're half brothers. So I feel like it was fun to add in some of that personality and character to these guys. And it was fun. I love my cats, so it was fun to draw them. Do you guys have pets? If you do, comment what kind of pet and what their name is down below. It'd be fun to hear more about it. I don't really share a lot about like my things that I have in my life, lol. And yeah, I love my cats, and I love them more than I should. So this was fun to draw them and get to reflect on that a little bit. For them, I tried really hard to get their patterns right because they have little stripes in their fur and all of that. So this was fun to get to color them in. It challenged me a lot, and I haven't drawn in a really long time like this, so it was definitely challenging, but it was super fun, and I love how they turned out. They look super cute. Here they are side by side. So then I put them in the book, and here's how they turned out. So now we've got a page for my pets, Cheerio on the left and Frosty on the right, which turned out super cute and fun. But let me know which prompt from today is your favorite. Let's take a look back at all of them. We have the first one, which was to create an unusual superpower. So I made a superpower of customizing your avatar by changing your hair color and style and your makeup and your jewelry and your outfit. So this was super fun to get to create this drawing that had 4 different panels to it to represent all of those things. For the next one, I created textures, so I made this little hair texture chart showing all of the different hairs in their textures and also adding in some rainbow touches. Here is the next one, to create ugliness, which let's not really talk about it. We don't really need to talk about it. It's ugly. It's a spider. You get it. And finally, we have the create a page for a pet. And I created Cheerio and Frosty, my cats that I have and love very much. So comment down below which one of these prompts from today turned out to be your favorite. I really like the pet page and the first one of customizing your avatar. But let me know which one turned out to be your favorite, and like and subscribe because I am going to finish this book this year. There's not very many left, and then I moving on to create this book 3. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!